Gladiators The Challenge. Now, over the past 5 years, we've developed over 20 different games. The good news for our northern contenders tonight is that they'll only have to battle their way through 5, plus the Eliminator.
That's right, Ollie. This is the Gladiators, the biggest and the best show on television. And of course, the prizes are exactly the same. Runners up, a fantastic prize in South Africa's Sun City, plus £1,000 spending money. For the winners, £1,000 spending money, plus one of these luxurious four-wheel drive, off-the-road family vehicles. Not bad.
And a little bit later on in the show as well, we'll take another peek at what the Gladiators got up to in Mauritius at their winter training camp at Cocoa Beach. But for now, let's meet our female northern contenders. They are Sarah Dam
and Hannah Owen. Over!
Gladiators, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You're looking very good and you're looking very relaxed. Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm a lecturer in sports science at Solihull College.
Ah, I see. And it looks to me like you've got 1 or 2 friends in the audience over there. Who are they?
Got all my family from London have come down. Half the kids from my old school at Bavistock are down, and a few other friends from down the track.
Oh, that's fabulous. What's your sport? What is it that you do?
I do the heptathlon, that's 7 events: hurdles, high jump, long jump, shot javelin, 2 and 800.
So do you feel that you're fit enough to face the Gladiators and indeed another contender?
Oh, definitely.
Well, this is your night, so enjoy it. Sarah Dam!
Okay, Hannah. Are you feeling nervous?
Yeah.
The nerves are all right, are they?
Just coping with them. Just.
Tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Whitchurch, Shropshire.
Whoa! They're all in the house as usual. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a mother of 2, and I make hats. I've got my own business making hats.
Okay, and what do you do in your spare time? Hobbies?
I play rugby.
Wow. So during the day you make hats, and in your spare time you're a rugby player?
Yeah, that's right.
A little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Now, also, it's a special day for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my little girl's first birthday. Happy birthday, Maisie!
Maisie, wherever you are, happy birthday. There she is. A little baby gladiator on the way.
Yeah.
And how do you think you're going to do today?
I'm nervous, but I'm confident, so I'll give it my best.
Okay, off you go. Get yourself ready.
So while the girls prepare for their first event, let's meet the guys tonight. They are Steve Morn
and Robbie Kinnan.
Another posse of fans there, Steve. Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm from the small Riviera town of Thornaby up there in Teesside, and I'm a sales engineer for Gascon Products.
Ah, I see. Whatever that means. Now, I understand you're quite a fit guy. What kind of things do you enjoy doing?
Well, it's not widely known, but I am the champion North East speed knitter.
I see. So your fingers are nimble.
Oh, yes. I hand contact, it's all there.
And what other sports do you enjoy doing?
Actually, I ride horses. I do compete in one-day events, horse trials, show jumping, that type of thing.
Are you any good?
I don't know whether I'm the right person to ask that, but I suppose the horsey profession would say I am to horse trials what Eddie the Eagle was to show jumping, I think.
Oh, don't put yourself down. Are you going to be any good at these events? That's what I want to know.
These are the important ones, and yes, I hope to.
Well, we'll be looking out for you. Let's hear it for Steve Morn.
OK, Robbie, now you're representing the North. Where exactly are you from?
Oh, John, I'm from a little place in Scotland, a place called Stenhousemuir. You've been a footballer, John, probably know it as Stenhousemuir nil.
Yes, yeah, I can identify with it now, yes. And what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm actually a professional clown.
You're a professional clown?
Yeah. And I've got to say, a lot of kids who have come to watch and will see me on the television haven't seen me without the makeup, which is quite frightening. So I thought I'd bring along a few bits just so I look the part, John. I've got...
Tartan hat? And the kilt?
Yeah, I think they recognise me now.
Yeah, I think they all recognise you. I've got to ask you, millions of viewers are all going to be asking, what is a clown doing on Gladiators?
Well, John, you haven't worked in some of the areas I've worked in. I make these balloon models, and you have to be a very fast 100 metres runner when 300 kids are walking one of them. You know, so you got to be swift.
And how do you think you're going to do tonight?
Well, I'm here to have fun. Life's about having fun, and we got through a lot of people to get here. I'm not going to miss the opportunity. I'm going to go out smiling, win, lose or draw.
Lovely. Off you go, Robbie. Let's hear it for Robbie Kennard. Off you go.
Well, what a great bunch of contenders. The ladies are now ready for their first event, so let the games begin.
And in the yellow atmosphere, it's Hannah. And in the orange sphere, it's Sarah. And they're going to be facing Rebel and Panther. John Anderson.
Check pods for smoke. Contenders ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
Sarah Dam, the Pink Lady, a lecturer from Birmingham, blazes a trail across the arena and completely bisects Hannah and Panther. Sarah leaves her Gladiator standing, a real rebel-rousing opening, but can't make it pay. Hannah on pod 4, fails to score. Here comes Sarah, running 3 for 3. Yes, leaves the pod smoking and Rebel choking. 3 points in the pots. On the other side, Hannah with space for a proper pod 4. She scores. Hats off to the milliner from Whitchurch. 3-3 to score, and both contenders heading for the same pod. Hannah nudged onto the centre by Sarah. Panther late for the ball, and Hannah surrounded by more smoke than Mystic Meg. Sarah going for the jackpot on number 4. She's there. 6-6. Hannah with plenty of time for a roll on 3. She's off the pod, and Rebel's off the pace. Sarah with the space, but running out of time. John Anderson sounds the time up. I wonder how he does that. A cracking start by both contenders. Hannah left Rebel in her wake. In fact, both Gladiators failed to get on a roll in this event. The only problems for the contenders came from each other, both heading for the same pods. This time, Hannah getting the better of the battle.
Tremendous. You ran Rebel ragged.
Yeah, it's hard, but I enjoyed it. It's one of my favourite games.
I should think it is. You got yourself 6 points. Well done.
Well, Sarah, what a fantastic event. I mean, looked to me like you were completely in control of the atmosphere.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, it certainly looked like it because you picked up 6 points.
There's her mum in the middle, flanked by a couple of her aunties. Very pleased with Sarah's start. Honours even, 6 apiece after the first event.
And moving straight into the men. And in the yellow sphere, it's Robbie. And in the orange sphere, it's Steve. And they're going to be facing 2 of our biggest gladiators, Ace and the Hunter. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
There's Steve Morn setting off down the slipway for the metal buckling bash in the middle. Oh, Ace impacts on Robbie Kennard, and Steve sticks one in as well. Robbie finishes his roll and gets the sandwich. The guys can break free now to clock up some points, and the Glads have both got them cornered. As far as tactics go, the contenders could do with some right now. They're both having a crack at 2. Give up. Steve now going for a shot at 1. Oh, 3 points at last. And children's clown Robbie more used to a bucket of water in the face than all that smoke. Hunter marking Steve, keeping him wide. He won't get a shot at pod 4. Good defensive performance from Hunter. His patrol keeps pod 3, a no-go zone as well. Robbie could do with a break, but Ace won't give him one. And there is the one he won't give. Nudged off. A little puff there, but obviously way off the centre. Time running out for him now. And Steve steaming on pod 4. Hunter was just enough to deny him, and there is the hooter. 3-0 to Steve, but Robbie's fans enjoyed it anyway. Here's the man.
Well, Robbie, hard work. You came down the ramp with a lot of conviction.
Yeah, I feel it's a bit of a waste, John. For the last 6 months, I've been eating birdseed and carrots, thinking it could be like a little hamster. And what a waste, John. I mean, I enjoyed it. Great fun, great fun.
That's the most important thing. Unfortunately, no points. But let's hear it for Robbie.
Well, Steve, I suppose it wasn't a great start. You started off trying to go for the same pod. Neither of you got it.
This is it. I mean, we're chasing after each other all over the place to start with. Every time I looked around, there just seemed to be 3 or 4 balls there all the time, and it was difficult to find your way through. I think I did, though. I think I managed to catch one of them.
Well, it wasn't a completely disastrous start. You picked up 3 points.
That's brilliant. Thanks, man.
Steve Vaughan, well done.
Well, Ace, great job. Clean sheet. Got to be pleased with yourself.
Very pleased. No score. I'm happy with that.
Looked like you were really working the atmosphere. A lot of leg work.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with that. Once you use your arms, you get too tired. It's all leg work, but it's good fun.
Well done. Hunter, your man scored. I know you'll be quite cross with yourself.
Yeah, we all met in the middle. I think either the contender or Ace was in my face, but managed to get it together in the end. But good game, plenty of blocking, great fun.
Long way to go, guys. Let's hear it for Ace and the Hunter.
Ooh, I hope your dad doesn't find out. 1 down, 4 to go. Steve's on 3 while Robbie's yet to score. While they take a breather, we'll take a tropical timeout at the Gladiator training camp.
Here at Cocoa Beach, we're at sea level, which is no good if you want to train for the wall. To do that, we have to go over to the other side of the island, which is over there, over those mountains. And to get there, we need one of these. Come on, Wazza, let's go. We're going to go rock climbing.
No way. I ain't climbing aboard that thing.
Why not? Wolf's in there and he's afraid of flying.
It's not the flying I'm afraid of. It's those rotors.
But they aren't going to touch you. All you've got to do is bend your knees. I'm a big lad like you.
I'm not talking about that. I'm on about the speed they go. Ruin my hair.
Standing at the foot of the wall, it's Sarah. She's going to be chased by who? Here we go. Also getting ready to climb, it's Hannah. But hot on her heels will be Lightning.
Earlier, Hannah told me how she got herself into this situation.
I sit and watch the show every Saturday night with my young daughter Molly, and basically I thought I could do better than some of the contenders, so I applied and here I am. So now I've got to put my money where my mouth is and prove it.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2,
60 seconds
1.
to scale the escarpment. First to the top 10, second scores 5. Sarah in pink looks to have the lead, but both girls on the up very quickly indeed. Sarah with no respect for the overhang. Oh, and here come the Glads. Vogue on Sarah, but she's got her work cut out. Look at Sarah. She's almost at the summit, climbing the centre chimney. She's sharper than a Sherpa. She's there. Sarah down, blasts her way to the top. A rock-solid performance. And here comes Anna. What an achievement, outpacing Lightning, who's usually a wonder on the wall. 5 points.
Well done. You made it against the odds. How does it feel?
It feels great.
I should think it does. Valuable point. You got 10. Hannah, you made it as well. You were a bit worried about this one, weren't you?
Yeah, hate heights. Fantastic.
Not nice having Lightning chase you as well.
No, I'm scared stiff.
You didn't get yourself 10 points, but you still got yourself 5 points. Well done, girls.
Hats off to Hannah. They're pinching my lines. After 2 events, the girls have managed some rip-roaring scoring. Sarah 16, Hannah 11.
So now we move into the men's event with Steve. He's going to be chased by Hunter. Also getting ready for the climb, it's Robbie. He's going to be followed closely by Snake Hips himself, it's Cobra.
Is he going to climb the wall or hitch a lift? Earlier, Steve told me about his pre-competition personal preparation.
One of the training techniques I've used in preparation for Gladiators was plyometrics. It works on your basic power and speed and gives you that explosive action which I believe you need to do well in Gladiators, if not win.
3, 2, 1.
It's Robbie in blue nearest us, Steve in red, and they can't afford to hang about because the best in the business are going to be behind them. Both guys struggling with their handholds, and any moment's hesitation will certainly be punished. And the Glads are up and at them. Cobra on Robbie, Hunter on Steve. Robbie in all sorts of bother on the overhand, and Hunter rips the point and the wall from Contender with content. Robbie's still in with a chance, his fans right behind him. Trouble is, so is Cobra. Robbie, the children's entertainer, trying the centre chimney. Cobra's got a foot and wrenches him off with one hand. A good professional performance from both Gladiators. They always deliver the goods. After 2 events, the scores remain the same. Steve 3, Robbie 0.
Well, 2 cracking events there to kick tonight's show off with, but of course there's still 3 more events to come, plus the Eliminator. So join us after the break here on Gladiators.
So, welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham. Moving on to our next event.
Suspension Bridge.
And the first up to walk the bridge is Sarah. And she's going to be facing, her name is Rio.
Let's hear the future plan of Sarah Dam.
It's important that I win Gladiators this year. As far as my athletic season was concerned, I started off extremely well, had a load of personal best performances. Halfway through the season though, unfortunately I got injured and I didn't qualify for the Olympics in Atlanta this year. That was a big disappointment for me, but what would really round the season off well is if I won Gladiators.
3, 2, 1.
Sarah flying down to Rio, while Rio looking to become a downbuster. Oh, there's a push and a shove, and Rio finds herself barged off the bridge. And I'm flicking through the book because I think pushing's a breach of the rules.
Rio, well, that was an unusual way to come off. I think you better talk us through that.
Yeah, I don't quite know what happened there, Fash. I think she just surprised me with an almighty push and, well, I just wasn't expecting it, really.
Well, I think we better call John Anderson in because it certainly looked like it was a bit of a push. John, tell us what your decision is.
The rules are very clear and have been explained over and over again to both contenders and gladiators. Pushing is not allowed, hitting is. The contender pushed, she is disqualified.
Oh, it's hard, but a fair decision. John Anderson spot on. The rules are quite clear, and if we look at it again, Sarah makes no attempt to swing a blow with her hammerhead, and it's a straightforward push that topples Rio.
And next up, it's Hannah. And she's going to be battling against Rebel. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1.
Hannah Owen, the mild-mannered milliner, meets her in the middle. This looks like being a cleaner battle. Hannah soaking up some punishment, but driving the Rebel back to her platform. Rebel is relentless, though. Hannah needs to get some aggression going, becoming a bit of a mad hatter and a big hitter. Rebel's going for the finish, the bridge swinging, and so's the Rebel. If Hannah can hang on for the final whistle, she'll score 5. Rebel digging in, and it looks like Hannah's going to score. Come on, girl. Oh, no, Hannah's down and out with barely 2 seconds left on the clock. What a disappointment. What a game effort from the Shropshire lass. She made the Rebel work hard for that clean sheet. Here she is for a chat with Fash.
Oh, Hannah, what a great battle.
She was just too strong. She just kept coming at me. I couldn't do anything about it. Just trying to keep my balance.
Rebel, whoa, she's a tough girl.
Tough is not the word. I couldn't believe it. I was like, go down, go down, go down.
At one stage, did you think you were going to go down yourself?
Yeah, because I lost balance, but she just kept on going at me all the time. Credit to her. It was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Well done. Let's hear it for Rebel and Hannah.
Well, despite all that effort, Hannah comes away empty-handed, but Sarah's disqualification means her score remains unchanged as well.
OK, you've seen the ladies, now let's see the men. And the first up is Steve. And he's going to be facing the action man himself, it's Trojan. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1.
10 points for a successful crossing. Steve, the salesman from Thornaby, straight into the thick of it with Trojan, and that will do. He's out of there. 7 seconds on the clock, and Trojan sends Steve into orbit. Robbie's brother John there with a sporting reaction. In the playback, Steve walks right into a left from Trojan, loses his balance, and Trojan helps him on his way.
And the last of our male contenders to walk the bridge is Robbie. And he's going to be up against, there's only one, it's Saracen. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1.
A man's got to do what a man's got to do. Oh, Robbie should be armed with a custard pie up there on the bridge. A wild miss by Robbie, and now it's all over the place. Saracen gets him, scoots him off with a backhand. Robbie never happy up there. He certainly was that time. In the replay, it all gets a bit clumsy. Robbie's doubled up, but not with laughter. And before he notices, the joking jock is on the deck. Great performance from all the Gladiators, a completely clean sheet. Steve stays on 3, Robbie on 0.
Most wolves are scared of heights, but not me. When I get back to UK, I want to climb the highest peaks. I want to start with Scafell Pike. Then I'm going to go to Scotland and I'm going to climb Ben Nevis. After that, I'm going to go to Wales and climb Mount Snowdon.
Wolfie, what are you doing? Get off the floor, you're going to be absolutely filthy.
Panther, you spoil everything!
Never mind, Wolf.
Event number 4. First up on Sumo Ball, it's Sarah. And she's going to be facing one of this season's new gladiators. It's Rio. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! Take the strain. 3, 2, 1.
Well, if you're wondering what this is all about, join the club. The latest Gladiator event is called Sumo Ball, and as you can see, the idea is to force your opponent off the platform using that 75-kilo Sumo Ball. Sarah will score 10 for knocking Rio off the platform, or 5 for staying on for 30 seconds. Sarah on the rim and can't seem to push back into contention. Rio really on top of this event, but can't finish her off. Sarah desperately hanging on for 5, always teetering but never toppling. Oh, looks like Sarah's on for the 5. There's the hooter. A great effort from Rio, but Sarah Dam's no pushover. Well, the crowd certainly loved it. I wonder if the girls did. Let's find out.
Well, Rio, what can I say? She's positively petite next to you, and she did incredibly well.
She's ever so small compared to me, but she's very, very strong.
It was kind of interesting what you were doing there, going around the rim of the platform, but, I mean, you're tough.
I was holding on for dear life there. And then I got my balance back and I thought, right, I've got to go for it now. And I tried to push her off. She changed direction. It was just about to keep moving around.
Well, you must be delighted. You picked up 5 points. Well done. Next up on Sumo Ball, it's Hannah. And she's going to be facing Panther.
Let's size these two up. The stats for the cat reveals she's 1.67 meters in height and 63 kilos in weight. Whereas Hannah the Hat is not only taller, she's also heavier, and that's an advantage in this new event.
3, 2, 1.
And straight from the off, Hannah, who's a keen rugby player, will treat this sumo ball like a rugby scrum. The Panthers got a work cut out to keep Hannah out of the points. Panthers seems to have the middle ground at the moment, but if push comes to shove, there's a chance she'll give ground. Hanging grimly onto her handle. Looks like Hannah's good for 5. Not often you see the athletes facing off back-to-back. Must be easier ways of earning a living. The Shropshire lass trying to give Panther the run around, but it's going to be for 5. John Anderson blows the hooter again. Looks like a giant tomato as Panther makes her way round to congratulate the contender. As far as they're concerned, it's Hannah from heaven. 5 points apiece means the scores stand at 21-16.
So now we move into the men's event with Steve. And he's going to be facing the Rhino.
And a pensive look from Rhino as these two size each other up. Rhino's 30 centimetres shorter than Steve, but over 70 kilos heavier. So all in all, Rhino's the better built for this event.
3, 2, 1.
At the moment, he looks to have the advantage. The Rhino's either charging or in charge. Steve hanging on like a rag doll. Rhino shaking him and shoving him. And Steve's revolving on the rim. Oh, he's going. And he's gone. Steve sent for a ball, and the ravaging Rhino has a ball. Looking at it again, Rhino has Steve running rings round him, and that's exactly what he wants.
Last up on Sumo Ball, it's Robbie. And he's going to be facing the might of the Warrior.
Warrior, the beefiest of the bunch. And as he flexes pecs, let's take a look at the size of him. They don't build houses this big these days. Compare that to our kilted comedian, who's 20 centimetres shorter and nearly 50 kilos lighter.
3, 2, 1.
Warrior gets to work, but Robbie determined not to be a pushover. An entertainer by profession, but this situation is no comedy for him. The Warrior giving it everything. In fact, it has to be said, Robbie's a Highland hero just for hanging on this long. 5 points if he stays put for the 30 seconds. And living on the edge. And if the sumo ball weighs 75 kilos, he's holding back a combined weight of nearly 200 kilos. Less than 10 seconds to go. Can he hold on for the point? He's digging his heels in. He's done it. There's the hooter. And I think Robbie's pleased with that. Oh, wind your backs, please. And that's Robbie's wife, Fiona, there, adding her voice to the celebrations, because that performance means Robbie storms into the lead.
Well, Robbie, I have to say that compared to this big lump of muscle, you're a slip of a lad.
Well, yeah, I looked at him and I thought, this is just like on the beach. You know, the big guy be the wimp for the beach ball. He was not getting my beach ball, I'll tell you that now.
He certainly wasn't. You were so desperately in need of a point. You've yet to score, but you've picked up 5 points. And really, all the credit has to go to him.
Oh, absolutely. It's, I was just trying to take the strain and try and push him around the edge, but he moved very well. Quick on his feet, did great. All credit to him.
Let's hear it for Warrior too, and Robbie.
Warrior, always the superb sportsman, and just to confirm Robbie's lead after 4 events, Steve stays on 3, Robbie scores 5.
Having only climbed the Gladiator wall twice in competition, I'm not quite the experienced rock climber I'd like to be. But this particular wall, it's about 90 feet tall. That takes about 10 minutes to climb. Now, Hunter can climb our wall in the arena in 10.2 seconds. There, you know, I'm learning to love rock climbing. I must say, though, this face is craggy, rough, thoroughly unpleasant. But it's not as craggy, rough and unpleasant as this one.
So, moving on into our next event. And first up to hang tough is Sarah. And she's going to be swinging against a Falcon.
Ah, the fabulous Falcon is great in the air as she is on the ground. 1.7 metres tall, weighing in at 67 kilos, which means she's the same height as Sarah, but 5 kilos heavier. Mind you, weight doesn't mean anything in this event.
3, 2, 1.
A reminder that it's time for reaching the Gladiator platform. If you're hanging tough in the scoring zone when John Anderson blows his hooter after 60 seconds, you score 5. Falcon on patrol in the centre, Sarah favouring the left wing. Falcon making a move on Sarah now, looks to have her in check, but Sarah's made it to the scoring zone. Falcon defending her platform and figuring out her best method of attack. It looks like Sarah's happy to bide her time to bank those points. Falcon makes a swing for a better position, but it's not as good as she hoped. Falcon retreats to work out a better battle plan of engagement. 20 seconds to go. Sarah still hanging tough in the zone, looking confident. Certainly the flanking manoeuvre is an adroit management of the situation, which is probably easier to do than it is to say. But by going wide, it reduces the number of rings a gladiator can use to try and get you. You with me? Good. Sarah having a look. The threat's diminished. Falcon's one ring with nowhere to go. She's certainly on for the 5. Time ticking down. That's it. It must be said, although it was a dull performance, it was tactically effective. There's Sarah's mum, Pauline, now down to the Northern team coach.
On hang tough once. Well, I did cheat slightly. John Anderson will probably go mad, but I put some baby oil on my legs and Jeff fell off. That was the only time I ever scored on him. Every other time I got caught.
And next up to hang tough is Hannah. And she's going to be facing the beautiful Vogue.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, Hannah needs to do well here. She knows that Sarah now has a 10-point lead in the competition. She's strong enough to hold on, but Vogue has the experience, having clocked up plenty of flying hours in hang tough training. The rings are 4 feet apart, 10 feet above the ground, and the red rings signify the perimeter of the scoring zone, which Hannah is now in. Hannah certainly adopting an aggressive approach to this event, as opposed to Sarah's more defensive posturing. Vogue backing up to marker. Looks to me as if Vogue's not close enough to take a swing yet. Just out of range. A ring short there. But this is a good performance from Hannah. Oh, and traversing to her left, a nice move. Eunice pleased with that. Less than 10 seconds. Oh, Vogue's got a grip. Oh, well, almost. Oh, right in the nose. Hope those trainers are clean. Hannah's put together all kinds of good moves. She really deserves her points. Great performance from Hannah Owen.
Oh, Osnorth, you know what, Osnorth and Laura, we are going to take this championship, I'm telling you. But I feel more nervous now than I did when I was doing it.
There's Trevor, Hannah's husband, with their daughter Maisie, delighted with that. And if anything, Hannah's effort deserved more. After 5 events, it's 26-21.
So, moving straight into the men's event. And the first up to swing is Steve. And on the other side, psyching himself up, is Trojan. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
The Trojan swings into action, leaner and meaner this season. The male gladiators have worked well this evening, keeping the guys' scores low. Steve from Thornaby, Cleveland, needs to salvage something from this situation if he's to regain the lead over Robbie. And Steve with the Mother Brown defence. That's knees up. Trojan weighing up the situation. How's it go? We'll claim it as range finding. Computing a battle plan in his brain. Steve struggling. Trojan sees it and strikes. He's got him. Trojan's lost his helmet and Steve's lost his grip. A good show from the Trojan. Gets the job done and dusted in less than half a minute.
I see the disappointment on your face. You just missed that ring.
Yeah, it wasn't the most agile up there, but, you know, he did a good job again.
Well, I've got to say, had you got that ring, you'd have probably gone on to get to the other side of the platform.
That would have been a lovely thought, but it didn't happen, but there's the Eliminator next, and that's the one that counts.
Trojan, I think it was about 3 swings, and you're on top of him already. That was quick.
Yeah, it's a quick route. I've been doing quite a bit of practice on this one. I must apologise. I guess the guy feels I'm picking on him today. But he's doing remarkably well, and all the best from him in the Eliminator.
You have given him a rough time today, that's for sure.
Yeah, Trojan's in town, Fesh.
We can see that. Let's hear for Trojan and Steve. Well done, guys. And the last of our male contenders to hang tough is Robbie. Unfortunately for him, he's going to be facing the man we love to hate, the Wolfman.
Being a clown isn't all fun and games. There's a lot of hard work involved, but the reward is worth it. When you see 600 little beaming faces with big smiles upon them, there's no feeling like it. And I guarantee you, by the end of this show, I'll have wolfing stitches. I mean a smile. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean ambulances or stretchers. I mean a smile.
Good, positive thinking from Robbie. But the wolf rarely smiles for fear of cracking his makeup. Born to be wild, the wolf is a creature of habit. That's to say he habitually gets up everyone's nose. But to give him credit, there aren't many at his age who could do this halfway across in 2 giant swings. Robbie's going to have his work cut out here. The wolf's onto him. He's got him. Oh, but Robbie's in trouble now. Oh, look at that, tweaking his nose, tickling him. The impudence of this wolf. Robbie hanging on bravely, incredible strength. Surely he can't hang on. No, he can't. At least he got the Wolfman laughing, though. I've never seen the Wild Thing with such a grin on his face. He's almost human after all. Who'd have thought it, the Wolf cracking jokes. Looks like some of Robbie's natural humour's rubbed off on him.
Robbie, come this side. Let's get you in here. I thought you were going to hold him up. It didn't help with him tickling you, did it? And pulling your nose.
No, it didn't. And I got to say this. You know, when I was young, my heroes were Batman and Robin. And I got to say, my little boy over there, called Zach, who's 4, his hero is Wolf. But today, man, his dad is the hero, okay?
I don't think the Wolfman would argue that. Hey, Wolfman, good clean stuff.
Well, it doesn't say anywhere in the rules that you can't tickle.
But what about pulling people's noses?
Oh, you got a bit of fun out there, you know? I'm just glad he wiped it before he came out.
Let's hear for Robbie, and let's hear for the Wolfman. Well done, guys.
Are they sure? Wolf is innocent. Now that is a gag. I think he's writing these himself. Or maybe not. Well, while Wolf entertains the crowd, the scores after 5 events, Steve 3, Robbie 5.
Well, after that, I certainly need a break, and I'm sure all you viewers do. But don't go away, because you can see a lot more action here on the Gladiators. Hurrah!
Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, where it's Eliminator time in our northern heats. Now, the winner of the fastest Eliminator time this year will receive £1,000. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. So let's have a look at the scoreboard at the moment. Hannah's on 21 points, Sarah's on 26 points. That's a 5-point difference, giving Sarah a 2.5-second head start.
Sarah, you will go on my first whistle. Hannah, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Sarah Dam from Birmingham starts her run, but here comes Whitchurch's Hannah Owen. High and low hurdles. The sports lecturer versus the hat maker. Next comes Spaghetti Junction, that tangled web of strength-sapping bungee cords. Sarah hacking away through the undergrowth, the nightmare on Eliminator Street. But it's Hannah who emerges first. Her family and Coach Mark look on as Hannah powers her way up the rope. Sarah fighting back, but that head starts history now. Onto the overhead ladders. Sarah retakes the lead on the ladder. She'll touch down first. Next come the rollers. Sarah scrambles across those spinning silver cylinders and makes her way to the cargo net, now joined by Hannah. The crowd are on their feet. The net is agony to climb and agony to watch, as proved by Hannah's coach Mark and her husband Trevor. Sarah's going to hit the gantry first, but Hannah's almost with her. Sarah, yes, it's Sarah who sprints to the far zip, hooks up and launches into space, but Hannah's right behind her, stalking her every move. Sarah can't afford to put a foot wrong now. Sarah's Auntie Linda in the middle, her mum on the right, and Sarah onto the balance beams. She's regained her composure superbly well. She knows that Hannah will punish any mistakes off the balances. It's all about the travelator now, neck and neck. Sarah's there. Oh, this is a close one. Oh, Hannah's let it slide away. Trevor's distraught, and Sarah Dam swings her way into the semis. Showed she had the strength, determination, and the character. Hannah's composing herself. She put up a magnificent challenge. Trevor's willing her on. She's got to finish it now.
Head up. Big strike.
In times of crisis, the wise words of John Anderson always carry extra weight. Hannah attacks the torturous travelator. Yes, she tames it. She's at the top. What a girl.
Well, Sarah, I mean, that was one of the most exciting Eliminators once again, head-to-head. That's what we like to see.
Oh, that was exhausting, but great fun. I tell you what, that Eliminator's hard work at the end. Your legs are like jelly. It was dead easy in training, just going up a bit, but after that, boy, it was hard.
And I mean, you must have been very determined and very hungry indeed, because you just walked up the travelator.
I did. I know that one wouldn't let me down. I'm an athlete, so the running part's not that difficult, so I really, really enjoyed it.
Well, here's a little memento of your evening with us here on Gladiators. And we'd like to welcome you back for the semi-finals.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you go off and see your fans. Let's see it for Sarah Dam. Well done.
Well, Hannah, we can all see the disappointment all over your face. You made up the 2.5 seconds, and the travelator, well, that's been a graveyard for many, many contenders.
I can't believe it.
You must be feeling cross with yourself.
Oh, God, yeah. Can't believe it.
Neck and neck all the way, all the way.
I know, of course, we're up in the bungees. It was just neck and neck.
Well, you don't go away empty-handed. Here is the medal. Congratulations. Anything to add?
Thanks to all the supporters, my coach, my husband, and good luck to Sarah in the next round.
Good sport. Go and thank them, Hannah. Go on. Off you go. Let's have the Hannah.
And Sarah accepts the plaudits from her fans. But not the beer. Celebrations are later. And poor old Hannah bitterly disappointed, and who can blame her? She gave her all. And that time of 1 minute 19.8 means Sarah's Eliminator is the fastest so far, so she's in the frame for the £1,000. Now the men. Robbie has a 2-point lead over Steve, which boils down to a 1-second head start.
Well, Robbie, I have to say, it probably hasn't escaped anybody's notice that you guys haven't been particularly high scoring tonight.
Not really, but we've been entertaining. Because we're here to entertain the crowd, and it ain't finished yet. And I'd like to wish Steve all the best. We've been geeing each other up backstage, and this is going to be a good race. And it's nobody's game, but he's going to have to run the race of his life to catch me.
It certainly is, and I mean, it's a 1-second head start to Robbie's advantage. It's not a lot in it.
No, there's no limit in it at all, and I'm sure, I hope it's just as close at the end, and we make a good race of it, really.
Well, we'll look forward to it. Let's wish them both the best of luck. Steve and Robbie, good luck.
Well, there's young Zach, Robbie's son, still smiling. And Lucy, Steve's girlfriend, can hardly look.
Robbie, you will go on my first whistle. Steve, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Robbie Kinnaird, originally from Stenhousemuir, sets off, followed by Thornaby Steve Morn, over the hurdles and into the bungee mess. Look at how those cords ensnare your arms and legs. Robbie getting in all kinds of tangles. And Steve looks like, yes, he's emerged in the lead. Robbie trapped completely. Fiona, his wife, can't believe it. Robbie throws himself clear with all his strength. Steve is at the top of the rope. As Robbie's feet just touch the platform, Steve onto the handbike, pedaling strongly, and Robbie joins him to pump those pedals. Lucy getting behind Steve, he touches down first. Next, the rollers, quickly across the logs. Next comes the net. Robbie slipping further back. Now he joins him on the net. He's got to dig deep. James, Robbie's dad. This Eliminator course is nearly as tough as entertaining children. Steve's onto the gantry first. The net looks like it's sapped his strength. Robbie's still struggling. Fiona's face says it all. Steve hooks up to the zip for the slide to the floor. Splash down. Next comes the graveyard. Steve nursing his left thigh there. Robbie on the zip. He's down. Oh, and a terrible tumble off the safety mat. Fiona's been to hell and back tonight onto the balance beam. No, he's off. This Eliminator has not shown Robbie any mercy whatsoever. Steve on the travelator, sprints to the summit, head high, and Steve Morn earns a place in the semis. Lucy's on her feet. There's his mum and his dad Dennis. Here comes Robbie. What a game guy. He's digging in. He's going to make it. Yes, he won't let go. Robbie Kinnaird. A heroic performance. And the family should be proud of him. He's given his all.
Delighted.
Oh, hey, thank God for that. I was just amazed. I knew I had a lot left. I knew I hadn't expended that much energy through the show. Just amazed, you know? Amazed.
Well,
just want to say a real big thanks to Robbie. He's been a good contender all the way through. He's always been fair, and I'm just gutted for him. I'm disappointed for him.
Well, as you know, in this game, somebody has to win and somebody has to not win, as the case may be. This is a memento of today.
Thank you.
Of all the hard work you put in tonight, but I'm going to have to ask you to come back again.
That's not a problem. Next time, I'll be better.
You better be. Let's hear it for Steve Morn. Well done.
Tell us where you think you lost it.
Well, it was at the beginning. I was so fired up, and I knew the bungee, I just had to go for it. But
that's the bungee major at the start.
That's the one. I went for it, and I just went straight into my helmet, which meant I had to go lower, higher. Just every ounce of Scotsman in me was in that bungee mage. And when I got out, I thought I could get it back. I hit the net, and my legs said, "What's happening?" You know, so I got, you know, that's it. I said I'd come here, and I said to do the best I can. And I can go away with my head up because I've done the best I can.
Well, Robbie, you didn't let anyone down, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Off you go, and thank all your family and the supporters. Travelled a long way. Let's hear it for Robbie!
And Steve presents the flowers to Lucy, and that picture says it all. Robbie there with little Zach. His dad's been a real credit to him tonight. And in the fastest Eliminator competition, Steve's 1 minute 17.2 seconds run puts him in pole position.
Well, Fash, you have to agree, or I'll have to hit you very hard. Those were two fabulous head-to-head Eliminators.
And if you want more, join us next week here on The Gladiators!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
They are gymnasts and bodybuilders, but once they put on a tight G-vest, they become gladiators. There's more next on Challenge. Over on Pick, taking a deep breath through customs. It's nothing to declare.